Hey, good evening friends, really good to see you again. How are you all doing? It is time for the FCC Strava review, but tonight we are not in the Shed of Wonder, the magnificent Shed of Wonder. No, it's a bit too cold, a bit too wet, so I thought we'd just set up here on the dining room table and do the FCC review from here, so I hope you don't mind. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. Those of you that managed to get out, I hope you enjoyed your rides. I know the weather on Saturday was appalling, especially down here, but yesterday was so much better, and I have to say a massive thank you to all of you legends that could make it out yesterday for the FCC/Tyco cycling group ride. It was absolutely brilliant, such a cracking day. Just lovely to see you all. Lovely to ride with Tim Young and members of his Tyco cycling club. Just a brilliant day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was superb. So thank you so much for coming out yesterday, especially Chris Crabb, legend, coming all the way from Somerset, Tony Hawkins, coming all the way from Dorset. I mean, just awesome, just superb. So good to see every single one of you yesterday. Brilliant ride, lots of laughter. Yeah, just a cracking day, so thank you. So friends, now in usual Frost style, I completely forgot last night to make a note of the total mileage for the FCC for last week, so apologies. Martin Redding, if you're watching, if you could find out for me and let me know, that'd be much appreciated. I know I haven't made the top 100 this week. I was down in 156th place, but in very good company with legends Joe Robinson, Helena Knightley, Steve Smith and Jamie Caffrey. So there you go, if that focus is down there. There you go. Superb stuff. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I was working up in Scotland last week. I only managed one static gym bike ride of 3.8 miles, I think it was. But over Saturday and Sunday managed to do 70 miles. So I was quite chuffed with that. That's not bad, I thought. For me, anyway. Right, friends, enough of my waffling. I have tea. Hashtag tea for Frosty. FCC mug. Loving that. We better crack on with the FCC Strava. Okay, you lovely people. Unfortunately, the bloody fireworks have just started out the back of the garden. Not my garden. We don't have fireworks. So the dogs are... Some of the dogs are going crazy. They don't like the fireworks at all. So friends, let's crack on with the FCC Strava review. As we always do, we will start with last week's leaders. Top of the distance table in first position is Mr. Stevie Wonkster, 431.2 miles. Absolutely legendary, you absolute star. Brilliant stuff, Stevie. Second position, Brian Roden, 341.9 miles. Cracking stuff, Brian, brilliant. And in third position is Mr. Les Winters, 301.2 miles. Les, you are an absolute legend, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Longest ride, first place, Stevie Wonkster, 131.3 miles. Brilliant, my man. Neil Conroy, second position. Neil, fantastic stuff. I hope you're well, my friend. 129.6 miles. And Boovie is in third position with 126.4. Absolutely brilliant stuff, Boovie. Climbing, first place, Rowan Harrington, 36,324 feet. Rowan, that is brilliant stuff, my friend. Mark Schul is in second place with 22,881 feet. Awesome stuff, Mark. And Chad is there in third place with 21,591 feet. Outstanding stuff, Chad. Brilliant riding from you legends there. Okay, I'm going to scroll up and we will delve deeper into last week's top 100 leaderboard. So as we just mentioned, Mr. Stevie Wonkster's top of the pile, 431.2 miles, 10 rides in total. Average speed 20.3 miles an hour. Cracking stuff, my friend. Brian's there in second, 341.9, 9 rides in total. Longest ride 103.7 miles. Les is in third with 301.2 miles for last week, 10 rides in total. 101 miles was your longest ride, Les. My friend, that is amazing stuff. Take a bow. You should be really chuffed with yourself because that's amazing. Fourth position, Jeremy Prodger, 284.1. 7 rides for you, Jeremy. Cracking stuff. Crit Wit is there in fifth. Awesome stuff, Crit. I hope you're well, my friend. 259.5 miles for you. Mark Schulz in sixth with 252.1. Paul Stevens is up there in 7th place. Cracking stuff, Paul. Hope you had a good half term last week. 243 miles for you, buddy. Dallas Reynolds is there in 8th. Hello, Dallas. Hope you're good. 238.6 miles for you. 9th position is Luke Toms with 238.3. Brilliant stuff, Luke. Ian Chandler's there in 10th with 230.2. Stefan Holdorf's in 11th with 228.7. Brilliant stuff, Stefan. Sean Bennington, absolute legend of the FCC. Cracking stuff, my friend. 12th place, 228 miles exactly. 10 rides in total. Awesome stuff, Sean. Emma Hadley's in 13th with 217.1. Caleb's in 14th with 214.7. 15th we have James Finn with 211.5. Fez is there in 16th with 210.9. Brilliant stuff, Fez, and cracking stuff from you legends that I just mentioned there. Duncan is there in 17th. Hello, Duncan. I hope you're well, buddy. 206.8 miles for you. 5 rides in total. 67.4 miles was your longest ride. Awesome stuff, mate. Dean is there in 18th. Hello, Dean. Hope you're well. 201.5 miles last week. Cracking stuff, mate. Ian West is in 19th with 201.2. Philip Nubra's in 20th with 194.9. Cracking stuff, Philip. Chris Tracis is in 21st with 194. Snakefire TRI is on 193 miles in 22nd position. Brilliant stuff, Snakefire. Ionut is in 23rd with 190.8. Agni is in 24th with 189.9. Brilliant stuff, Agni. Rowan is there in 25th with 188.1. Chris Goff is in 26th with 187.6. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Tim NFTO is in 27th with 186 miles. In 28th we have Chad with 183.8. Cracking stuff, Chad. Carl Morrison is in 29th with 183.4. 12 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Carl. Chris Hancock's in 30th with 183.3. Martin Redding is there in 31st. Absolutely outstanding, Martin. So consistent recently. 182.6 miles. 19 rides in total. Amazing stuff, mate. 32nd, John Millett is in a 178th. No, John, you're in 32nd and you've ridden 178 miles. I do apologise. Brilliant stuff, my friend. I hope you're good. 33rd, Legend, Tony Hawkins, 170 miles, my friend. So good to see you yesterday. It's been far too long. But thank you so much for coming all that way and joining the group ride. Hopefully see you in a couple of weeks, mate. Daniel Hall in 34th with 169.1. Brilliant stuff, Daniel. Laura Fisher's in 35th with 168.3. Boovy's there in 36 with 166.7. And longest ride, as we mentioned at the top of the review, 126.4. Brilliant stuff. Norbert in 37th, 164.3. I have to say, Norbert, it was an absolute pleasure to finally meet you yesterday, mate, on the FCC Tyco Cycling Group ride. Really lovely that you came over and joined the ride. Hopefully see you again soon, my friend. Especially if we're doing Windsor loops, but I'll keep you posted. And cracking ride as well. Not only did you ride over from Ickenham, you rode back, so cracking mileage yesterday, Norbert. Carlos is in 38th with 163.7. Snorer is there in 39th. Cracking stuff, Velo. 163.3 miles for you. Jonathan Lee is in 40th with 161.1. 41st is Corey Ring with 153.9. Cracking stuff, mate. Thomas Coney is there in 42nd with 150.7. Alex Summerfield is in 43rd with 149.8. Lee Aspland is there in 44th with 149.5. Andy Carleton is in 45th with 144 miles. Brilliant stuff, Andy. Another Andy in 46th, Andy Craig, 143.8. Brilliant stuff, mate. Rohan's there in 47th with 143.2. 48th place is Graham Minchell. Hello, mate. Hope you're good. 138.8 for you. Wazza's there in 49th with 138.6. Hope you're good, Wazza. John King's in 50th with 138 miles exactly. Mark Jones in 51st with 134.5. Jim Plummer's there in 52nd with 133.9. 53rd we have D. Michael Dozier, 132.1. Dennis Barron in 54th with 131.5. Neil Conroy in 55th with 129.6. Your one and only ride last week, Neil. That is absolutely superb, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Paul Green, 56. Hello, Paul, at 126.6. I've loved your messages this week, mate. It really made me laugh. Cracking stuff. 8 rides for you last week. John Tolley's in 57th with 125.8. Brilliant stuff, John. Jan Eric Bergeron's in 58th with 125.3. Paul Farmer in 59th with 124.2. Brilliant stuff, Paul. Terry Tinsel's in 60th, 120.8. Brilliant stuff, Terry. Alan Sweeney's in 61st with 120.7. In 62nd is Tony Starks. Hello, Tony. 118.8 miles for you, buddy. 63rd, Dave Nickel, 118.7. Cracking stuff, Dave. And really good to see you yesterday as well, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, hope your drive home was okay. Yeah, really lovely to see you, mate. Just a shame that you had to endure 2 punches yesterday on the ride. But yeah, cracking ride, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Jonathan Sapier's in 64th with 116.1. Brilliant stuff, Jonathan. John Wade's in 65th with 115.3. Paul Williams in 66th with 113.3. 67th is James Frost with 113 miles. Brilliant stuff, James. 68th, Mr. Richard Keeley, utter legend, 112.7 miles. Mate, so good to see you yesterday. Absolute pleasure riding with you again, my friend. Yeah, 112.7, 13 rides for you last week. Frank B, 1951, is in 69th with 112.5. Chai Man is in 70th. Hello, my friend. Hope you're good. 112.4 miles for you last week. Samily in 71st with 112.3. Steve Robinson is in 72nd with 111.7. Cracking stuff, Steve. Longest ride for you was 70.5 miles. Brilliant, my friend. Hope you're well. Mike Costello, legend. 73rd, legend extraordinaire. Thank you so much for coming yesterday, mate. So good to see you. 111.7 miles for you also. Cracking stuff. Graham Parkhill in 74th, also on 111.7. Brilliant stuff, Graham. Stephen Terry is in 75th with 111.2. Mr. Painterman is in 76 on 110.9. Cracking stuff, Mr. P. I hope you're well, my friend. Chris Polly's in 77th, also on 110.9. Dave Fox, otherwise known as Foxy Dave. Cracking stuff, Mr. Foxy Dave. I've lost the plot, 78th position. 110.8 miles, my friend. Cracking stuff, hope to see you soon. Darren Elbro is in 79th. Brilliant stuff, Darren. 110.2 miles for you. 80th, we have Andy Townsend. 109.8. Brilliant stuff, Andy. David Crawford's there in 81st. Hello, David. 108.3 miles for you. Philip Mansfield Absolute legend of the FCC, 82nd place, 108 miles. Cracking stuff, Philip. I hope you're good. Mick Thomas is in 83rd with 107.2. Brilliant stuff, Mick. John Gerwitz Dunn is in 84th with 107.2 also. 85th is Daniel Tilley with 106.6. Jack Pinchin is in 86th with 106.5. 87th is IB with 105.4. In 88th we have Breathe Strong Cycling, easy for me to say, with 105.2. Cracking stuff, my friend. Big Cold Taggy 97, 89th place. Brilliant stuff, mate. 105 miles exactly. Ian Newbury is in 90th with 104.7. Brilliant stuff, Ian. David Kay's in 91st with 103.9. Jochen is in 92nd with 103.8. Jan Arens is in 93rd with 103.8. Also, brilliant stuff, Jan. Stephen Crossley's there in 94th with 103.6. 95th is Paul Malin with 102.7. Brilliant stuff, Paul. Neil M is in 96th with 101.6. Sandra Kelly is there in 97th with 101.4. Awesome stuff, Sandra. Maxwell Smith's in 98th with 101.4 also. Brilliant stuff, Maxwell. In 99th is Philip Carter with 100.9 miles. And in 100th place is Thomas Kraus with 99.9 miles. Absolutely superb stuff, Thomas. 8 rides for you last week. Brilliant. And a massive kudos and congratulations to you all throughout the FCC. Throughout this amazing cycling club made up of wonderful people. Just brilliant. Superb effort last week. Massive kudos to every single one of you. Okay guys, now it is time for Rider of the Week, and also because we are just into November, we will be doing Rider of the Month for October. So, okay friends, so Rider of the Week for week ending the 3rd of November 2019 goes to somebody in 84th position on the top 100 leaderboard. Is always there or thereabouts within the top 100. Rider of the Week for last week goes to John Gerwitz Dunn. John, congratulations, my friend. You are Rider of the Week. Rider of the Month for October goes to somebody. He's actually in the top 100 this week. Currently in, well, he finished in 68th position. Rider of the Month for October. An absolute legend. Always helping people out, especially on the group rides. Mr. Richard Keeley, you are Rider of the Month for October. Congratulations, you legend. Well deserved. And massive congratulations as well to John Gerwitz Dunn for Rider of the Week. So, you two, let me know which pair of socks you would like. I have these 2 pairs left, the blue with the red polka dots and the orange ice cream ones. Let me know which pair you would like. And Richard, you also get a cap for Rider of the Week. I've got this rally one. That rally one there. I've got the Mappy, however you pronounce it. That one there, mate. Peugeot. There's that one. The Pink T-Mobile. There's that one there. Or we have the Panasonic. So there's that one there, my man. So Mr. Keeley, just let me know which cap you would like and which pair of socks. And John Gerwitz Dunn, just let me know which pair of socks you would like, my friend. I will put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email and I'll sort those out to you. But congratulations, John. And right, Mr. Richard Keeley. Okay, friends, that concludes this week's FCC Strava review. Thank you so much for joining me here at the dining room table. Apologies that we weren't in the Shed of Wonder tonight. Normal service will be resumed next week. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being part of the FCC. Absolutely fantastic. Have an awesome week. Look after yourselves. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Bye for now.